Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, fa la 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 la. There you go. There you go. Good evening, pioneers. I had actually 3 or 4 stay out. Mm. Mm. Hey, Murph. 3 or 4 stayed out. Yeah, you're the good man. You're the big man. Christy's pregnant. We've got kittens that are a little bit sore-legged, and we can't figure out why that is. But as you can see, they're looking pretty. They like to have their milk. Welcome one, welcome all. YouTubers, Facebookers, there's our still cooking. We have to do the big clean out. When you clean out your still, you use your citric acid here on your copper. If you don't, that's why you get Ricky Blue. So we got that all cleared out, eh, Murph? Nobody come on. That means everybody's having a busy night tonight. Ricky's only got a handful out. It's got a bit of a different system to what Ricky 7 is doing. I wonder if we're even on. Connected to YouTube, connected to Facebook. We'll give her another minute before we reconnect. We've almost been on for 2 whole minutes. Let's put that up and see if that helps. Well, there's my birthday cake. Check that out. 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 Let's go back now. Boom. 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 Can anyone hear us? Ah, there we go. Coffee mix loft. Now that I know that we're on. Mine are in the dark, but she's the worst one of them all. I'm gonna go in and give mine a little bit more feed. I know mine are hungry. I know mine are thirsty. I'm hungry. I got one dummy on the roof, but that's okay. So I know we're on the Facebook. People wondering what's my mix today. There it is. I know they're hungry. I know they're a bit thirsty. Let's see how Ricky's kids are doing. Got everything open. They're starting to get cleaned up, getting used to their section. See, Ricky's got the same issues I do. A little bit of wetness. He's only feeding once a day now. There's that same bird with that respiratory problem, but he's going to get better, we hope. Post your questions in your comments below. Saturday Night Pioneers, Coffee Mix Loft. How do you like your coffee? I like mine black. I like mine with ice, milk, bit of sugar, some rum. We are going to take a look here at my birds. We're going to hit these guys up with a bit more water. Let me grab some water before I open up the lights. I want to see if my droppings are getting tighter. Caught you live, Robert Yeti. My birds are still in the dark, but guys, I want to hook them up with a bit of feed. I'm gonna do that. Just a little bit here. We're gonna see how they act for dinner. For not a dinner, this is just like a snack. Again, I'm cutting them back on the groceries, but in the same token, I do want Gonna give them just a half here. Mm, mm. That's a good drink. Just a half. I gotta check the comments out, so be patient. Remember, this show works best when you guys comment. Hello. Just want to handle and feel what I'm feeling in the crop, quarter crop feed. Some are even less, so we know we're gonna give them a bit more. Doing the handling, I'm feeling what I'm feeling here. They need more feed. Let's see, what do we got? I want to see the boxes and how they're looking for wetness. The floor's looking a bit drier. Again, some aren't overly hungry. They could be hurting. We don't know. Oh, it's a quiet group on a Saturday night. Taking my time. I'm taking my time. Getting them used to the call. A little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah, we're not super hungry. We got birds there in the back that aren't starving. We got birds up on the top shelf. We don't know why they're up there. Maybe they've eaten too much. They didn't throw up in that box? No. We do know they want a drink. I'll only give them a half a red cup here. Hold on, let's see here. No feeding them. Right out of feed, that's okay. Let's see another one. Quarter crop. See the next one. Almost nothing. We need a little bit more feed here. Just a bit more. We're going to get them a bit more food. But I am noticing nothing is looking wet. Well, I shouldn't say never talk too soon, Ryan. Never talk too soon, Ryan. There's one wet one. But not bad, really not bad. We're climbing out of the shithole, I think. We're still in the shithole, but we're all right. We're making our move. What do they say? She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes? Wow, this is a quiet group, man. This is like watching paint dry. You see Ricky's are out and about. See if there's any of my dummies on his roof. No. I'm going to come at them a bit more. They still want their water. Yeah, thank you. Another half a scoop. So they're going to have one now full scoop. How about my drink? I like my drink. I can tell they want a drink of water, though. I know that. Oh, look, here's one of my dummy-os. Let's go in this section and check out these kids. Here's one that probably won't make it. Yeah, they got enough food there. Who is that pigeon there? Boy, is he ripping back and forth. This guy ready to go out. You see, they want to go back out again. What are we feeding today? Corn, wheat, and barley. The, what do I call it? The mix of just base. Base of all. No peas, nothing. Just corn, wheat, and barley. Holy, there's some of them there. They want to go for a go. Just a little snack. You see these guys going back and forth here along the wire. They want to go out, eh? They want to go and play. I'm liking the sign of that, eh? That's a nice look. I'm done feeding, but we're going to get some water to them. There you go. There's some of Ricky's. Some look like hell. Look at that one. Woof. Woof. But we're not out of the woods. We're still in the woods. Still in the factory of the woods. Hello, oh, look at them. Oh, they're climbing that wire. They want to go back out. Oh, they want water too. They want a nice drink. Watch. Now remember, guys, they've had excuse me. Come on. Voila. Hup. They're all going to go up and have a quick drink. They took their water away about 3 hours ago. They'll probably drink this right now. She's pretty warm today. Let me go around here. Ricky's in his loft. we're going to take our ramp away now. I'm done with mine. My bath pans are done now as well. Finished with that as well. Boxes are drying up a bit, but again, let's take a look and see how that looks tomorrow morning. We're looking better. We're tightening up a bit better, a bit better. Not there yet, but we're getting better. Still no condition. There you see them. They're all going for their drink. There's some fighting going on the drinker, which is good. One bird just shit on the squirted water through the camera over there. Boy, oh boy. Some more music. I like to hear that rap music. Oh, let me zoom out. I'm hoping tonight to see nobody on the floor. Get in your box perches and do your thing. We'll go over and take a look at maybe Ricky 7 a bit. He still hasn't fed his, which is fine. I don't believe he has. They're still soapy. Some are getting cleaner than others. We will do the same like I did with mine with his. So he's got a couple with head twisting, so we're going to work on that. We will see here when he is ready to feed. He's got his chute in a good old drop position, as you can see. Let's go back over in mine. There you go. Quick drink. I still don't like the way that bird's head sits on its body. But hey, what can I do? How's it going, Troy? Eventually here we're going to get this other section, open the chute up for them. I'm thinking maybe Monday or Tuesday. We're just going to open them up and let them do their thing. No pressures there. Eh? Starting to climb the ladder. That's what we want to see. Get up off the ground. Some are going to have to move around. Good, good, good. As we wait for Ricky, I am going to have myself a drink. I don't believe he's fed yet. He's doing an open chute, open door system. So the door's open, the birds can go out and come in. You now shut the door. So whoever's in is in. He's had them going in and out of the baskets there. He's even get a just like that. And as you see, some are still hurting. But that's life in the fast lane. You guys will see him feed his birds. This one's not going to make it. Those two, actually, maybe all three. Huh, who knows? Really, what eye on that one? Same bird. We've cured it 4 times. Still comes back. Sure. Let's feed him, Ricky. Sad, eh? Some of them. But don't worry, folks. By Monday, their replacements will be there for these ones as well. Oh. Well, hey, that's what it is. Mine are finally looking a little bit, you know what they say, just play God. We see how his eat. Now that big red checker back there, he spent all night out. He's eaten nothing today because you haven't fed them at all. He's still back outside, eh? Painful. Well, they got an appetite. They are eating good. Good appetite on them. That's good. Not for me. It don't matter to me none. Oh, it looks good. Looks good to me. If they can't come in that chute, they shouldn't come in. As we say, you want to see the ones that shut down, eh? The engine shut down. You're looking at shutter downers right there. The chutes are open. They got a, what do we say? Get living. That's not living. Go on, loose. Go. Yeah. That one there, he needs a visit to what we call Never Never Land. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. He's got head twisting. There's something wrong with his head. I can see it.
So what do we got out here outside? 1, 2, 3. There's 8 outside, 1 against the wall.
So that's nine that look like they're not participating, eh? Like we said, those pigeons that aren't participating, like what you see here, they will be removed and you will be entered into the raffle because oh boy, that one there, he just gave out pure liquid, eh? He's gonna try though, isn't he? Fall over, yeah. As you guys are seeing, same mixture, corn, wheat, barley. Ricky maybe has a bit of pellets in his. Can you show me a soaked pigeon that just got washed off? Yeah, I can go do that. I didn't really want to bother mine. Yeah, but he wants to see one that I've washed off today.
Where, in here?
No, in mine. Mine, not yours.
Mine, washed off right next to
Yeah, like all these here, they're pretty good. See, this one still has it, but
they're going to get a little bath.
I will show you some of mine. I got to think of which one I've done here today, guys, that you would recognize. If I could show you your 120, I would. I got to think. Let me think. Yeah, yeah, man, and that's something.
On their own.
So I can go over into mine, but you see, Ricky's there. Everybody in this section, except for one pigeon, looks like he's on pretty much the right track, which that's a good sign. These, what do we say, 9 pigeons? Yeah. 10. Well, maybe one flew up on the thing. Can you imagine that red stayed out last night? It got itself back outside today, and it's still outside. And it's funny, the owner that sent the pigeon said he thought that pigeon was stupid when he sent it. Here's a tip, guys. If you send a bird and you don't think it's going to do anything, don't send it. Because pretty much if you have a negativity on it, it will do what you asked it to do. That's right. And exactly here, this is all doubt. This is all for the can. Because it can't do it. Yeah. Yeah, that mealy, this is one here. But that's okay, guys, and don't take that personally. You can take a look at this mealy pied right here from Lucky Horseshoe Loft, the greens. As Richard said, you brought the bird 8 days. It stayed with me in baskets. It came in here. It never went backwards. Now that don't mean tomorrow morning you can't come in and it'll be stone dead. We're not saying that. But what we're saying is, so far the bird hasn't gone backwards, only gone forwards. Well, no.
My brother, 10 years ago, 58 years old, died from a heart attack.
Make some calls and be done. Just my opinion, yes. Yes. Yeah, that black one again climbed out of it. But when you handle it, there's only one problem. It's not a muscular pigeon. I'm pretty sure they can drink. I think they've been here long enough with me. But okay. I'm going to step out. Let's see if I can find. I got to think of a bird that I've done today that I recognize in here. I don't really like bothering them now that they're in here. I really didn't want to bother them. So let me just see. Well, you know what? I'm not doing that now. Daniel Herman, I'm not gonna mess with them today, okay? Everybody's up on the boxes, everybody's asleep. So we're gonna have to just hold off on that. If there was one here that I recognized that I did, then I would do it. This bird here I did. Yeah, 4277. You see me do this bird today? Okay, you can go back and look. It's not the nicest in your hands, but let's go out and take a look. 4277. All right. That's okay. No, I know I did this bird. I remember this is Jeff, Freedom Guide Job, Jeff. So let's see. There. 77. I washed him off. There you go. Well, again, you will see. There you go. Look, perfect. Looking good. Climbing out of it here. But that's no soap, nothing. So my birds are going to get the bath pans now taken away because mine should be pretty much all finished. Again, towards the end of the week, so Thursday, Friday, I'm going to hand inventory mine again. Inventory them again. Today, one got out on me. I should have hand inventoried 170. I pulled out 4 that have been entered into the raffle. On Monday night, you guys are going to see the raffled pigeons. Yeah, they come back to normal. They really do. They come back to normal. Even if the water, if you see that water looks soapy, yeah, that's a change. Wow. And Daniel, I will, you know what? I might not give my birds a bath. I'm not saying if it rains. I might not give my birds a bath until the next inventory. So Daniel Herman, you will see your bird. Because remember was it your 120? I don't know what number it was. I can't remember what number of the bird was, and it was yours, and we had to give it a wash, remember? So I might leave them just for for 4 or 5 days. But yeah, we do weekly live inventories. I'm gonna put the scan pads then onto Ricky's Loft. We're gonna start to do inventory here on the Wind Companion, and with the benzing, we're gonna work that in. You're just getting birds in, birds out, birds in, birds out. You'll see Leah's gonna post up the list, so don't worry. If you're wondering, well, why aren't you showing us them flying? We're not there. When they start to fly, we're going to start the shows for flying, right? Because I don't like looking at birds sitting on I just don't. It's just not a show for me. That's why I do the feeding shows. But again, you guys, once the birds start flying, you're going to get a loft flying show. You're going to get a feeding show because that's what you guys want to see. Everything in between is shit. Yeah, the 120. Okay, so maybe even tomorrow morning I'll look and see if I can see the 120. Um, but I definitely will not bathe them probably until the next show. I'll give them a few days off to build up the urge to bathe again. Not saying Ricky is going to keep bathing. He has to keep bathing. Now, when we do Ricky's hand inventory, me and Ricky are going to do it together, and we're going to make sure every bird is washed off, just like I did today. About a week. They're going to have what? I'll probably hand inventory Ricky's on Wednesday or Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I will hand inventory his. By that time, they're all out and in, out and in, out and in. But again, Daniel Herman, you got birds at home. Get some dish soap. Okay, soap the 3 feathers, 3 or 4 feathers on a stock bird. Soap them and leave them in the loft. Let it dry. And then a couple days, put out a bath tray, let everybody go for a swim. See how he looks. And then take him yourself a couple days later and give him a wash off. How is the 141 looking? Daniel Herman, is 141 yours? Or no, 141 Gallows an auction bird. The Gallo birds look good. We only had one that perished, and that was for Lions Den Lofts. I think that was the 134. I want that one in the auction. Yeah, it's a nice pigeon. The Gallo birds are nice, guys. The Mansiger is a nice bird. All the birds that are in are quite nice. Remember, Ian Sybil. Probably won't be a pedigree because he's not going to want to give one. You know, or he might not. I don't know. But that's a bird I would buy. Again, it all really depends. You got to have some fun. You got to have some fun, guys. Hey, hello. So Ricky's bird's slowly coming in, but you see it. He's got that half a dozen on the board. They're not right. But I had it. Now I pulled mine out. And what you do is you're grading, you're raking. It's like raking out the shit. Rake out the shit. Rake out the shit. No more birds come into the loft. Rake out the shit. No more birds come in. Rake out the shit. Then all of a sudden the loft should get to 0 again. Then you start to climb. 0. See? I think I'm pretty close to 0. Might be still the odd one, still hurting a little bit. We'll find out tomorrow. See what the asses look like. Again, you got to just take your time. Slow, 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 right? Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow. I seen some of the birds go up today, up real high playing around. I had to get them out of the tree. What am I thinking? We are having fun. And that's what it is, guys. It's having fun. You know, this is a different type of one loft race. This is for guys learning to see what you can go through. Pigeons 40 years, Ricky his whole life, 70 years pigeons. Uh, you look at the sickness we get. You know, if you're a new guy and you get into it, and you hit this sickness, man. You want to get out of this sport. You got to go through it. You got to keep playing, and learn. Right? You got to learn. You got to go through it. It's not always going to be sunshines and rainbows. You know, and there's times on here. There's times on here where you get depressed and you're like, I don't want to do a show, or these birds are bad, or blah, blah. No, that's not really it. That's just the frustration of you wanting to do so well. You want better. You don't want to see any sick birds on a board, and nobody sends you sick birds. But when you take that many lofts, that's only 10 lofts, and put them together, that's 10 problems, minimum. Put 20 lofts together, 20 problems. 30 lofts, 30 problems. 40 lofts, 40 problems. Now, if they all had the same problem, you're okay. But you put 60 lofts together, that's 60 problems. I guarantee you, a few of those problems will play all the way through the group, which makes it very, very difficult. I got to get my hair cut, man. This is getting bad. This is like 99 red balloons. Look at it. Call time is fun time. It's annual time. It's the time that really nobody likes, but we have to do it. Great advice. Yeah, it's not coaching. It's just it is what it is. What are you gonna do? You know, you just play the game the best way you can. And running these, and I promise you, every one thing I can guarantee you about every one Loft race, they all want to do good. It's just pressure. How do you handle pressure, right? Some handle it good, some handle it bad, some pack it in, some burn the loft, some, some do things to get out. I've heard multiple one lofts have burnt down because the pressure's high. Pressure is high, and I'm using that as an excuse or as a something you've all heard of. Pressure gets high. You could say this loft here, man. Shit, I could have burnt it down last week. Burn it. Feel a little bit better today. Feel a little better yesterday. A little bit better today. Let's see tomorrow. Well, I feel a bit better. The next day, a little bit better. Next day, a little bit better. Then guess what? In 10 days from now, I go, well, we had sickness. Shit, I don't even remember it. The soap worked 100%. They just need to make sure it was out properly. Well, Troy, what I say is, again, micromanagement, I can't take it, right? I have to make sure it comes out properly. I give them a bath for 5 to 7 days. I went and did a hand inventory and washed them off. I'm going to do a hand inventory next week. And if I open up a wing and I see a bird still got soap, he's going to get it washed off. Sometimes I say, hell with them all. Let's not soap nothing. Let's see how smart it is. I know what you mean, Troy. But yes, make sure your soap comes off. Um, and guys, the heavier you put it on, the longer of bathing it takes to get them off, right? They got to soak, soak, soak. So, and I know what Troy's saying, but yes, we make sure we get it off. If I put it on, I'll get it off, or Ricky will get it off, or we'll get it off. And that's why, again, when we do the hand inventory, you guys see. Troy, don't panic, all right? Settle down, Troy. Oh, yeah. Like Ricky says. Okay, they can't hear you, so that's why. I know. I am going to tell them that. That's why it's great when you want to participate, we mic you up. Yeah, I told them. I did. That's right. Well, we okay, I'm going to tell them that. Step, okay, okay, okay. They can't hear you. I'm going to relay it for you. But you got to let me relay it and don't micromanage my words. I'm really on this micromanage shit. As soon as I heard someone use this, it was great. Which way do you want to lose them? We'll feed the pigeons only seeds, give them more oil, and their system. Yeah, yeah. I don't know about the soap part. Okay, they're getting lots of oil. They're oiled up enough. Yeah, Ricky's on the oil. I haven't even started giving any oil. No, no oil for me yet. Corn, wheat, barley, a little bit of all in one. I got to get another pail of it. We got to get them slowly to get to move. Mine are gonna maybe Monday. I'm gonna ask them a little bit to go up just a bit. Yeah, but do I want to mic you up? Sure. No, 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 no. You're not reading the comments. So you're coming on. You're not. No, people are saying good feeds to use to oil help the birds produce oil. Help help feather produce help pigeons feather produce oil. Right? I don't know.
I can make an answer for that,
No.
but I'm not mic'd up.
You're not. If you want to be mic'd up, sit down and I'll mic you up and make you a drink. All right, okay, but you're not. Oh, my shin is itchy. What do you guys think? Should we have one more drink or should we cut her down? What do you guys want to do? It's up to you. It's up to me. That's what I said. All right, I'll make a small one. We'll have a time. We'll have a, what do we call it, an airplane drink? We're gonna have an airplane drink. 1 second. And I'm not against drinking and talking about pigeons. Oh, this is for my sponsor, the guy who taught me everything. I took all of his ideas down with the Lord. Let's go. All right. Oh, Rita, welcome back, Rita. How are you, guys? Everyone, say hi to Rita. She is with us this evening. We're going to call her Queen Rita. Rita, her queen. How are you, Rita? Oh, I bitch Marlene. She's back. Look at Marlene's pumping out cubes again. I'm only having an airplane drink, guys. I'm only having an airplane drink, okay? I always leave a couple of Marlene's cubes for Ricky. It fires everyone up. Cheers, Warner Vale. What's up, Warner? I don't know if Warner's bird's in my loft. I don't think Warner's in mine. I think Warner's is in Ricky's. Airplane drink time. We'll always show you guys. I'm not lying. We do an airplane teaser here. An airplane drink. When you get those on the airplane, your flight always goes better. And I know what you guys say. Oh, you shouldn't drink on the show. Well, I have many flaws. And that's okay. Just a beautiful little airplane teaser. Again, I want to thank the people at Lay's Potato Chips. These are pretty good. We can go back outside for this quick drink again. Cheers to everybody. Oh, cheers to everybody on this Saturday evening. Oh. You ever used magnets on door jambs to keep doors closed? Yes, I have. You know what? I've actually got to do that. That's a great tip from Daniel Herman, guys. It was funny. When I went to the store in Holland, the pigeon store, they had good sliding roller wheel doors. They had so much good stuff. I mean, really, really good stuff. Real good stuff. Magnets for doors was one of those things instead of latches. And there you go. Look, that's working. Washing the board off, cleaning it. Attentions to details. Ricky. Washing her off. The birds that passed, the replacement birds stay on the same teams. Okay, so if you guys are getting a replacement bird, I have about 12 in my loft in that section right there, that first room. They're going to be in the draw. And then the rest of your replacements, you're getting the special treatment. You guys get to fly out of last year's gold band winning loft. The one, the only, the Twisted Sister. So you will not be able, they will just be in those lofts. Oops. But that was a great question, Jay-Z. You're going to have to tune in on Monday night's show. We're going to start it at 7 p.m. And if you do get a replacement bird, you're going to see your replacement bird. You are going to see it right in front of you. You're going to see it on the show. How is it going to work? You're going to see all the bands go into the barrel. We're going to pick up a bird. We're going to read its number. Look at this beautiful red checker hen. IF Scholar 7772. Put her in the drum. Pull out a ring. Oh, there's Jay-Z's band. Bang. You get one. Team Twisted Sister, the shit that never ends. How could we do a whole season and leave the Twisted Sister out? Did you guys think we were ever going to leave the Twisted Sister out of this season? Hell no. That's the reigning gold band Loft best bird of the season. Even the guy who won the best bird didn't come back, but hell, you guys are going to get to participate. Ricky's got about 60 birds up in that twister. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? You know what that means? They're broke, they're loft flying, they're starting to range. That could be the bird that wins it for you. And guys, if there are birds that are not claimed, that means if we have more birds remaining that haven't been, more birds that haven't been needed to be replaced. So if there's, let's say there's an extra 8 birds up in the Twisted Sister, you want to activate them, you can. You want to add to your team, go ahead. We don't care. We want you guys to have fun. All the birds are in the same property. The lofts all touch. It's beautiful. It's great. It's lots of fun. And we're promoting pigeon sport. We're taking a negative, turning it into a positive. We're taking a positive and turning it into something super awesome. Or we're taking something super awesome and continuing the show. Now, I've got about 170 birds in my loft. Ricky's got about 120 plus up what he's got in the Twisted Sister. So that means we're pretty much damn even and close. Can you go wrong? It's the village, goddammit. That's right. It is the village. And this isn't to piss people off. This is to have fun. Okay. This is to keep people in the game. We took a look last year, and some of the biggest winners were replacement birds. So you know what? We're going to help out the best way we can. We're going to put pigeons that have no use, not have no use, but pigeons that weren't going to be able, for just flying for complete fun. We're going to give them to you guys and let you guys continue to play in the game. And you know what? Maybe somebody will win. Maybe you won't. It doesn't matter. What matters is you have a horse on the track, a dog in the fight. Hell, a stick on the ice, right? We are going to war. That's right. The Team Twisted Sister is going to participate. And again, last year, ladies and gentlemen, remember, that loft produced the best pigeon over the 4-race series by 30 points. I was second, 30 points behind Ricky. Mr. Elvis was third, 31 points behind Ricky. Can Ricky do it again out of that Twisted Sister? I don't know. Yes, guys, you are going to see your bird. So, before we pull a band out, we're going to reach into the basket blind, and it's going to go blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white. Oh, we got cats fighting. We're going to pull a bird out of the basket that we don't know. We're going to see, read the band number, barrel in the drum of birds, pull out the ring, show you the ring on camera so you know that that's yours, and you're going to be fine with it, okay? You're going to see the list up of the birds that are in. And remember, we have to have the band. So if your bird buggered off the roof, I don't have the ring for it, I don't have the ring. You're not in the raffle. So is that Monday? So after Monday, no more replacements. Yes, there are no more replacements coming in right now. None. Just what we got in the Twisted Sister. And that's it. We're going to top everything up so everybody's full. Everyone hopefully will have a replacement bird. And like I said, Ricky's got about 60 upstairs. I've got about another maybe a dozen in my loft. That's 70 birds. I don't think we have 70 replacement bands at all. So hopefully everyone's going to get a replacement. And again, we're just reaching in the basket. Bird by bird we pull out. We are not cherry picking pigeons. Don't ask me for a grizzle. Don't ask me for a red. Don't ask me for a blue. Don't ask me for a checker. Don't ask me for a hen. Don't ask me for a cock. What we pull out of the basket, we show. We'll read you the number. Stay tuned. Tune in. Enjoy it. Guys, we want you to have fun. We want you to play the game, have fun. No sad talk. If you get a blue bar, don't be bent. Oh, I wanted a white one. If you get a white, don't be sad. Be happy. Because you never know. Ask Ken Lavoie. $6,000 richer off of a bird recycle. Ken last year brought all grizzles. Grizzles are whites. He got replaced with blues. I'm sure he wasn't ecstatic over blues. And look what happened to him. Did you get your... So that was that question we asked. And that's what we answered. Did you get Leah the wheel? Remember Jay-Z, L-I-A. That's Leah, L-I-A. Ricky got all his in tonight. He used the tap stick and got them in. Did Leah get the wheel? The barrel? I think we got the barrel. I got to look for the barrel. So, when is the final replacement date? I don't know, Rita. We already said there's no more replacements. Replacement day's over. All the replacements are here. They're in the loft. Everything's in there. You see, and that's why you come to Pioneer, because you get a shot at getting a replacement. And you know what? You don't get a good replacement. You get replacements that have been out since the first week of April on the dark. It's the way to go. You know, you're getting a good opportunity. So don't panic. Enjoy it. That's what we do. No more outside birds come in. I'm done with outside birds. It's like at a certain point in the year, you start breeding babies, it just becomes a pain in the ass. So no more. Is that final? I don't know, Rita. I guess, Rita, you're having a hard time understanding what I'm saying. Rita, do you have a bird here? If you have one, you can't bring a replacement. So, like Jay-Z, he can't bring a replacement. Troy can't bring a replacement. Rita, you can't bring a replacement. Mike Gannis can't bring a replacement. Jan Hoymans can't bring a replacement. Gerard Koopman can't bring a replacement. Now, after we've replaced, if we have, like I said, 8 to 10 birds, and people want to activate those birds, they can do so. We have no problems with that. I don't care. Activate them. They're there for you guys to use. They're there for you guys to enjoy. This is the part of the game. When is the first race? We're going to be, I think, about the first week of August. First to second week of August will be the first race. We hope, knock on wood. Now, remember, guys, we getting them out now. We got to get their assholes to stop and relax, get everything pure, everything good, get them out. Now the next step is my birds are obviously ahead of Richard, so my birds are going to start to fly before his. Richard's will be a little bit behind mine, and the Twisted Sister is ahead of both of ours by a mile. Does not matter. No, at the end of the day, it doesn't. Don't panic. Don't worry. This time of year, guys, make sure in this area your chutes are shut or the raccoons will get in. Oh, and guys, if you have mice in your loft, don't panic. But the mice will not kill your pigeons, but the weasels will. So if mice are in your loft, take that as, Walt Disney came to visit you, but a weasel can get in. If mice are in your loft, weasels can get in your loft. That's just a tip of the day. Take it for what it's worth. They will eventually catch up to each other. Yes, Troy is right. Everybody catches up to everyone. Some of the best birds that we've ever raced or hatched the first week of May. Hatched out of eggs the first week of May. Hatched. We had other birds flying, so please don't panic. But there are no more replacements. Gerard Koopman himself could not bring replacements. And that's for Rita, because she is concerned about what's the final count. And I like this about Rita. She will keep you on your toes. That's why from this point on, she is going to be known as Queen Rita. All hail Queen Rita. All hail. Where's Tracy when we need her? She had the squirts last night. She was out partying real hard. She was drinking Mountain Dew shots. She was taking Mountain Dew, microwaving it, and just shooting it. That stuff will get to you. Don't worry. We're only having fun, guys. Just relax. Okay? Just relax. But you guys are going to see the Twisted Sister. So basically, with Ricky's 120, 125, and his LMR loft and the Twisted Sister, that you're looking at around 180 birds he's going to work with. I'm working with about 170, 107. No, yeah, about 100. No, with those ones there, I'll be about 180. 180 and 180 is how much? 8 and 8 is 16. Yeah, 360, 370. Yeah, about 380 birds. 360. She's fishing. Of course, she's fishing. Jay-Z, do you ever bet on how many fish she'll catch in an evening? One of these days, I'm going to have to go to Buffalo. What I will do is I'll go to Buffalo one of these days and I'll go fishing with Tracy. I'm not a big fisherman, but what I will do is I'll make the drinks and she will fish and we will film her fishing so you guys can see what she does on her spare time. 360 birds, Michael Peebler says. 360, yeah. And give or take whatever we have available. Oh, guys, and in this group of pigeons, you have something very special. You have Plugger and the Italian hen. I think there is, just out of them alone, there's 7 young ones out of Plugger. Those are wild card pigeons. I'm telling you, those are super wild cards. Once Daniel says 360, Michael Peebler says 360, and then we have the auction birds that are going to come up, and I guess we're going to get the auction started not this week, but starting off of next week because they'll all be out by then, or everybody's out already. So I'll have to talk to Leah. If you have donated auction birds, guys like Ross Vaccaro, Rick Fife, Ian, who else? Carlos, JFL, Ricky's donated. Yeah, but we have your pedigree. That's what I'm saying. We're going to need the pedigrees from you guys. And, be big and do the pedigree. Take your time and be proud of what the hell you have. Think about what you've given. It's interesting to see what people gave. I looked at what Jim McGinnis put in, and I was very impressed. His one auction bird died in my loft, which was a shame, but he's got his and Ricky's still. But he gave real top quality out of pigeons that could do this type of job, and that's what we ask for. Sometimes you'll ask people to give pedigrees, and they say, well, I don't want to give a pedigree because I want to buy my bird back. The way I look at that is, that's really great. But that's shit. I need you to give me a pedigree to represent. Well, I don't sell pigeons. Whatever. You don't send the peds, it goes up without one. And it goes up without one. And guys, I promise you will pay if it doesn't go up for one. I don't care. I'll just buy them myself. And that's going to be that. Because I think that's a bad way to do it. I know we put ours up out of our best cockbird. Knock on wood, it shows he's got his baby still there. We ask people, give out of your good stuff. But we'll see. And it's funny. I've looked at enough pedigrees. I haven't. My sister has. She knows. Oh yeah, this is out of one worth buying. I know. My sister looked at the Jim McGinnis birds. She said right away that pigeon's worth buying. These two are both. They've got everything in it for what we're asking, which is great. So take your time to do a pedigree. Do it properly. It goes up without one. Yes, got that posted. Mosquitoes are out tonight. Again, as for Daniel Herman, he wanted to see how the soap came off, and I know you want to see on your bird 120. I'm going to take the bath away from my birds now. Like I said, Richard's going to leave the bath with his. I'm going to take mine away. I want to starve mine for just a few days with no bath. Then you guys will see when we show them on the next inventory how they look. But we've seen the bird I did from Freedom Guide Dogs Jeff, the 4277. That bird was completely clear. And my birds here are going to slowly start to go. I can see they're getting tighter. Birds are going up. How's it going, Mom? And that's that. So tomorrow morning, you're going to see the birds out. You're going to see mine out. You're going to see Ricky's out. Tomorrow, when we let Richard's out, I'm going to bring my birds in tomorrow, and then we're going to show Richard's going out, how he's doing it. We're going to get him mic'd up so you hear his system of how he's going to do it. So it's easy. So you guys get it. Now, he's a little different than me, but gets still a good result. So you don't have to worry. Also, guys, with the Twisted Sister birds, when the season, once we start to get going, every once in a while, we're going to go up and film how Ricky feeds up there, how the system is. So you guys that have birds up in the Twisted Sister, you get a feel for it. You're going to get to experience going up that ladder, guys. Once you get in there, it's like going to Walt Disney World. Thanks to the Pioneer. Thanks to all Pioneers for their participation and their support and appreciation. Yeah, that's right. I should thank everybody that donated birds. And I got to thank everybody for birds that haven't made it through. People have been great. You haven't been assholes. You're not nailing us to the curb. You're doing a shit job. All that. No, it's good. You're not on us, which makes this job a little bit better. Trust me, when a bird dies, we don't like it. This isn't our, when I say, those birds got to go in the garbage can, that bothers me. But you got to say it, right? That's the truth. This is reality pigeon flying. If those were my own birds that I bred myself, I would say the same thing. Those 9 got to go in the garbage can. So thanks, guys, for not coming on to us and burying us. We appreciate that. So interesting how fast the feathers come back in full. Well, hey, Daniel Herman, go in your log and fly some flights. Just dip them in regular dish soap and get them in there, and you'll see leave them out for 48 hours and see how they dry. They're like sticky goo. Then run them through the water and take a look at what you see. It's just of flying. It's just of flying. Mike Green says it's just of flying. And, we don't want to go in there and play God real quick because, again, the Green sent us a blue pied. He was down. I thought this pigeon wasn't coming out. Now the bird's up on a top perch. Does this mean the bird's going to race well? No, it doesn't. But we weren't playing God. In your own loft, we play God like this because why? It's okay. But these are your participants. We got to give it time. We got to let them try to come back to the best of our abilities. But now the time has come, and on Monday the time is over. It's finished. We move forward. So your positivity is great, and guys, keep that positivity in your own loft. When you see this loft here, mine and Richard's, and which is so amazing, 3 lofts on the same property. Richard goes into his Pioneer loft. Richard goes into his own loft. Richard goes into the downstairs loft. Richard goes into the Twisted Sister. All the lofts, the same shoes. But the birds upstairs, no problems. The birds downstairs in Ricky's old bird loft, no problems. The stock birds, no problems. But the loft with 60 different lofts in one, we have problems. Doesn't spread through the shoes, guys. You know what we call that? That's an excuse you make to make yourself feel better. That's just an excuse. I don't believe it works. If it worked, the upstairs would be dying like rats. The downstairs would be dying like rats. Stock birds would be dying like rats. But no, it doesn't work that way. It's when you mix all the different lofts. Remember, you bring in 60 lofts, you bring in 60 problems. And if all the problem was respiratory, you would cure it. Respiratory, canker, coccidiosis, E. coli, salmonella, paratyphoid, circle virus. Those are 7 that I can name. I wonder how many more are out there. Peter is saying it's a part of the game, Ryan. The birds look at you funny. It goes. If it looks at you, yeah, and Peter's right. If a pigeon looks at you funny, it goes. And it's the same like Richard says. If you have a doubt in a pigeon, don't send it to a race. Don't send it training. Don't send it to a one-loft race. Yeah, that's what I said. Peter said if he looks at you sideways, he's gone. Right, but that statement, if a pigeon don't look right, don't send it to a race. Don't send it to a one-loft race. Don't buy it at an auction. If there's something you don't like, stop. Don't go any further. Step back. If you have doubt, trust your gut. And in pigeons, it seems to work. But what's so great about this group of pigeon people we have on this show, you guys are watching a season unfold that started off really good. We got most of the birds in, and she came down with the sickness. So there's birds came in smart, they come down now with the sickness. Now we got to start to go up into the flying, and we hope we don't have. There could be another one of these in the training. Then we got to do the racing. So there's ups and downs in a season. Please remember that. Take that to your own loft and look at your own loft. Again, I'm going to say, who was it? Robert Daughtry said, I brought 4 young pigeons in, 4. 3 out of the 4 died. I only had 1 left. So if you took that out of 100 pigeons, he brought 100 in. 75 went into the ground. Those are just numbers, right? This is a hard game. Hey guys, take a look at what do they say? Jay-Z will know the stats on this one, but you look at how many horses every year run in the Triple Crown. I think there's 20 horses that can run in the Triple Crown, but every year they breed. That year they breed over 1 million horses, but only 20 can qualify for it. What are the odds on this?
How many greyhounds run on the track?
Oh, it's like anything. You know, how many professional athletes are there? You know, how many billionaires are there? And look how many people there are in the world. Look at it all. Look at all the little stats. And the pigeons is the same damn thing. There's millions of pigeons. Great show. Thank you for your positivity. I like it. Hey, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. It is so easy. One thing about pigeon sport, it's the easiest to be negative. And you will hear me, you're going to hear me be a bit negative from time to time. And it's not negative as in it's reality negative. I think those birds are still great in there. We got super pigeons. They're there. Trust me. We have to find them. We have to keep positive. The more positive we are, the more positive they're going to be. Like I say, walk into a room and say hi to everybody. Or walk into a room and don't say nothing. If you don't say nothing, the people look at you and go, oh, he's an ignorant prick. You say hi to everybody. You know what they say? Oh, look at that guy. Look at Richard. Look at Ryan. Oh, hi. How are you? Hi. Yeah. Positivity. That's why when you succeed, it is so sweet. Yes, it is. And guys, like I said, if you've made it to the break, if you birds have made it outside here, they've broken, and you've had your hand inventory, that is worth an award. Because I'm going to tell you something. I see what these birds had to go through. You've done very well at this point. Now let's get the next award, the Loft Flying Award. Let's get the next award, the Training Award. Let's get the next award, the Racing Award. And then we see who wins. On that note, guys, and guys, if you took all the one-loft races in the world, and I gotta say right now, I am mind blown with this Africa Pro. They got great videos, great. I see the people from Africa doing all the work, and the guys in the top room, you know. And I'm using that race as the bar standard right now because everyone's all hard on it. But what race will sit down and go and look step by step by step by step by step and give you guys an insight, bring you guys, the participants, in? We want to bring you in. We want to make you guys a part of this. We are going to have Pickbird Series. We're gonna have more prize money in this race than any race going around. The Sprint Cup, the Master Breeder Auction. We have the games, but are you guys going to play? We hope you guys do, because I tell you, the more you guys play, the more positive those pigeons get. The more positive they get, the more positive you get. The mosquitoes are biting. And on that note,
If I can say something, if you feel negative about your pigeons
yep,
don't work.
if you're negative about the pigeons don't work. If you go in the loft mad, it don't work. And remember, guys, it's the same in your life. Be positive to the people that you know. Be positive to somebody you meet. Hey, your cup, keep it half full. I don't care how bad of a day you're having. Take a deep breath, relax. It's okay. You're breathing. You're living. Take a look at people. Some people are in wheelchairs. Some people have other problems. Listen, the mosquitoes are bad. On that note, we're going to see you guys all tomorrow. Good night to all. Good night, Peeler. You ended it for me. It's getting dark. The mosquitoes are bad. My drink.